lot of opportunities for this type of product, not just in the state, but outside the state as well.
Those opportunities might have better luck outside Iowa. The Iowa legislature is considering new limits on THC-infused drinks. Good evening, I'm Janae Town.
I'm Elias Johnson. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. The industry is just getting started. Big Grove Brewery is one of the first to really embrace it.
The brewery now owns a majority share of the cannabis-infused drink brand Climbing Kites. That product line already faces its first challenge. WHO 13's Andy Fales joins us now, and Climbing Kites is at risk of being banned from Iowa shelves, Andy.
It is, Janae, and I'll admit, I had a hard time believing that Climbing Kites had found a way to exist in this state. But they weren't just existing, they were a huge hit. Iowa's own THC-infused seltzer, much lighter than those you'd find in Illinois or Colorado, but still effective. But over the last 2 days, owners have had to begin wondering if their popular drinks will survive the week. Things were going so well, Climbing Kites actually welcomed the idea of some guardrails.
Yeah, we've been working with regulators and legislators really for months to try to find good regulation to limit the industry, but also allow good actors to continue to operate.
Iowa companies making THC-infused drinks read the new bill and approved. It set an age limit. But yesterday, things went south.
There's been an amendment proposed that would set the THC limit so low that it might as well be an outright ban on hemp-derived THC consumables in Iowa.
Climbing Kites comes in 3 different strengths, 2.5, 5, and 10 milligrams per can, all well above the limit proposed in the amendment.
It would shut us down. It's like if we continued to allow beer but set the alcohol limit at 1%. Yes, we can still make it, but 100% of our demand is above the amount that they would allow.
The bill's sponsors say Climbing Kites had found a loophole in the 2019 Hemp Act.
Nobody envisioned with the legislation that we passed that there were going to be products THC infused from hemp that were going to get people high.
Stephen Holt says legalized hemp was to be used for things like ointments, plastics, and paint. He feels hoodwinked.
We did not pass the hemp program as a closet recreational marijuana program.
Seelig says there was no deception at all. Everyone had followed the law.
It's a pretty simple process. We extract THC and CBD from hemp flower and we infuse it into our products, and it's the same 10 years ago as it was 4 years ago as it is today.
What everyone in the Capitol does agree on is that anything THC was eventually going to draw fire.
The governor herself has made statements that she really opposes just about any sort of legalization of THC. And so I think it's a top-down in the Republican Party.
Republicans may be divided here, though, between libertarians touting personal freedoms and old-school conservatives like Holt.
In retrospect, I wish we had known these things, or we would have certainly put these guardrails in from the beginning.
Seelig says he'll spend the rest of the week talking with lawmakers and asks Iowans to do the same.
We're just hoping that we strike the right balance of regulation versus freedoms versus allowing Iowans to make the responsible choice for themselves.
Well, Scott Seelig says there are about 1,000 hemp retailers in the state, many of whom would likely have to close if this amendment is added and the bill becomes law. Those closures would affect leases and then have a chain reaction on down the line. Representative Holt tells me the amendment will be up for debate in these next few days, and Janae, you can expect these next few days to be long ones for Climbing Kites.
Yeah, it could be a late night for lawmakers as well as those hemp businesses. All right, thanks a lot, Andy.